By Russell Hope, news reporter. As President Donald Trump appears to have changed his position on gun control in the wake of the Florida school mass shooting and now supports efforts to make it harder for criminals to buy firearms. Mr. Trump has been criticized for his opposition to gun control measures following last week's massacre that left 17 students and teachers dead. But White House spokeswoman Sarah Huckabee Sanders revealed Trump had spoken to John Cornyn, a Republican senator, and his Democrat colleague Chris Murphy about the bipartisan bill they have introduced aiming to force states and federal agencies to report more often on offenses that would bar an individual from buying a gun. Video shooting survivor questions Trump's NRA funding. While discussions are ongoing and revisions are being considered, the president is supportive of efforts to improve the federal background check system, Sanders said. Pictured 17 victims gunned down in school massacre. The bill would punish states' federal agencies that fail to follow the law on reporting criminal history records to the national background check system and reward those that comply with the rules. Image. Cruz pose with guns on social media. Pic. Instagram. Cruz. Nicolaus Trump, who has been a strong supporter of gun rights and the National Rifle Association, was heavily criticized for his initial response to the tragedy at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. Why are white men more likely to carry out mass shootings? In a tweet, he wrote, "My prayers and condolences to the families of the victims of the terrible Florida shooting. No child, teacher or anyone else should ever feel unsafe in an American school." Image. Nicholas Cruz Instagram page contained images of weapons. Sarah, a teenage girl believed to be a student at the school, who had used Twitter to report the attack, posted another message, since deleted, calling him a piece of S and urging him to do something instead of sending prayers. The president later tweeted about Cruz being mentally disturbed and, after the FBI admitted it failed to act on tip-offs about the 19-year-old, suggested the agency was spending too much time trying to prove Russian collusion with the Trump campaign. Trump visits Florida school shooting survivors. Video survivor to Trump, "We need action, not lies." Cornyn and Murphy's legislation, called the Fix NICS Act, does nothing to address the U.S.'s permissive gun laws. It was prompted by November's Texas church massacre, when gunman Devin Kelley killed 26 people in one of the nation's deadliest mass shootings. More from Florida school shooting video. Florida students protest gun violence. Kelley was able to buy guns while serving in the Air Force despite a domestic violence conviction that should, by law, have prevented him from purchasing or possessing firearms. The conviction was never reported by the Air Force, however, exposing a major weakness in the background check system.